too strong. They've got all 5 here. It looks like they're leaving it go.
And there's a TP up top. I guess they're looking for the Wraith King. The Wraith King has picked up an armlet, but he's only level 9. We'll see. Well, the Slardar has a Blink Dagger, and it looks like he's going for a BKB.
BKB would certainly be good in this team fight.
Sorry, what was that?
Are you just saying that the BKB will be good in team fights?
Yeah, it's definitely needed. It's a necessity.
That will be quite nasty though. If he picks up at this early BKB, all that magic nuke from the Dire team, which they really need, because they have very little physical damage. They have the Wraith King, not the greatest right clicker, can be kited, especially with the skills they have, and they have the skills to save whatever target they goes on as well. And they got the Dragon Knight, which is also not the strongest right clicker, and he doesn't really have any farm as well either. So there's no Assault Cuirass coming out. There's no anything. So, and I
think. Like was said earlier on, the smoke from the Dire side is needed. They need to start picking off some of these Radiant side, because the items they're picking up, like the Mechanism, the Necro Book, the pushing power is going to be too strong for the Dire side to stop. They need to slow down this farm. And
there might be some action in top here. There's an initiation on the Darks here. It's just stun from Slardar. His ultimate is on, and he's down. And their biggest controller in a team fight is already down. So I just think they have to give up this tower. The A ult tries to push them back, but there's a dodge on from everyone. They're just going to punish the towers, and I don't think they're offend. Darkseer gets picked off again, just like the last time. It's the first one to die. So, yeah. We'll see the second tier 2 go down at 18 minutes. So what do you guys think? Under over 25 minutes?
I think just over 24 minutes.
Yeah, just over 24. I think this is going to last about 30 minutes.
I'm gonna bet the next common item I pick up in the game is gonna be under 25 minutes. You guys can take my bet if you like. Let's see here. Radiant, they're farming the Darius jungle, which is always a bad sign for the team opposition. And they also got nice vision, but Dire also got vision, spotting them out. They know they're there, which is not helping them much really. But I don't really see TK hasn't used Nature Guides once this game, which I think is a bit sad, because he can really scout people out, go for ganks, initiate with overgrowth, etc. It's a bit disappointing. I've seen it a couple of times. It's actually quite devastating. It's like a Mirana ult among the trees.
I think the Wraith Knight needs a blink.
But he's their carry though.
It's just a very solid hero for both offensive and defensive play.
Even as their carry, I think he could do for initiations. They need counter initiation. They're not.
There is going to get spotted out. What? No initiation. Well, they probably know that their entire team is there, but still. His ult is only level 1, so if you can proc his ulti now before he gets level 11. Be very nice.
Yeah, just look at these wards from the support of the Radiant side. The Dire are going to have no chance at trying to farm this jungle, or it's just going to create the space that the Radiant need to be able to do what they need to do.
Well, they don't.
Skeleton King's getting the farm he needs.
They don't have wards here, and there we go. Oh, the Sun King gets out. That was close. He's at 1500 gold, so not that far from a Blink Dagger. That would have been quite devastating if you lost that money. But you see here, just the Dire team, they're just farming this tiny little area. Well, this area is getting farmed by the Radiant, so definitely some issues here. And let's see, the Dragon Knight has finished his drums, which the Invoker had for 10 minutes ago or something.
Yeah, it's either a really, really high-end item or I'm really, really farmed at the beginning of the game item.
But he had the bracer. He went early bracer, so I guess it just like, why not finishing up? I'm not getting much farm, I guess.
It's definitely 20 minutes in the game though. The drums is a bit under.
Definitely.
Under
okay.
par.
It looks like here Slarda has sprint on. Does he spot anyone out? And there's a pause. So can It seems like Sansuken has some connection issue and he's going to reconnect. So I think Slardar sees the Darkseer in AA, and this is a perfect blink stun. And once again, the Darkseer gets caught out, which is their biggest controller in a team fight, and really is their, what you call, not initiation, but setup for the rest of their skills. So this looks really bad. His Blink Dagger is off cooldown, his Slithering Crush is on cooldown, and they're definitely going to get one kill of this, and they're all in position.
Yeah, I really don't think Dai can take this fight. With the items that the Radiant have got to support this, they're gonna be able to completely nullify the Sand King's ulti if he gets it off. Any damage that comes from the Darkseer, they just can't fight this. The AA is very important in getting his ulti and make sure it lands. Otherwise, they're just gonna get ripped apart.
The thing is, if the Slardar is smart enough, he's gonna blink, stun, BKB, and then they can't do anything. He could just like kill the AA for sure. He might kill the Darkseer. Oh, there's an unpause. Shiraz is impatient here. And he unpauses on his teammate, no less.
He's having a bit of a bad game though, isn't he?
He's having an absolutely horrible game, but I think this is a lot to do with the draft that his team. You see on his team, there's not a single space creator on his team. The Dragon King could have been that if he got a really early Shadow Blade and went ganking, but instead he didn't do much. He farmed okay, but other than that,
the situation's all pretty much down to the fact that they didn't just switch up lanes as soon as they saw the aggressive try. If they just put the Darkseer in that lane, they might have had a few problems keeping the tower, but you know, with a little bit of support from Dragon Knight, maybe that would have been. I mean, they lost too much going a defensive try. They should have gone aggressive when they saw the aggressive try.
Exactly.
yeah, I think so as well. The Darkseer.
The Darkseer could have effectively jungled.
Yeah.
No, but you just stick the Darkseer
In
up
lane
top.
with Iron Shell.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you
that
can
is.
have the Sand King drops at the off lane, perhaps, or even the Wraith King just taking the off lane on his own against the Timber Saw.
I mean, it even gives. I'd consider it maybe even giving Darkseer a chance at killing Slardar early game if he's silly enough to use his sprint. You know, if he gets him underneath tower and he's got Iron Shell on himself, Slardar sprinted him. I think it gives him an opportunity there.
Yeah, definitely. I just think the tower top is going to go down because of the aggressive try, especially since you have a Sand King and an AA, which are both really greedy support, and the Sand King going to spend most of his time jungling. If he doesn't, he's not that useful because there's no blink on him. There we go. The game is on. He chooses to blink on the Wraith King, and I think that's a big mistake. The Wraith King goes down, the slow is applied, the AA ult hits the Dazzle, and he Shallow Grace. Will it be enough? The ticks get him down. The Wraith King dies for the second time though. And he's just
the damage from the Slardar with that amplified damage, he's just ripped through that Wraith King. Normally that would have been a terrible choice to have gone for the Wraith King, but you know the farm that he's had has just made him cut that Wraith King to pieces.
I guess it was a better decision. If I was a Slardar, I would have gone for the two supports, but he's been doing really well, so I'm not complaining. He's also the leader in last hits by far, and let's take why they killed this tower. We'll take a look at the XP per minute. We'll see here. It's just Radiant all the way. We'll see net worth is the 4 top ones are Radiant. Oh, and they're going high ground right here.
Radiant definitely has the upper end in this game.
We'll see, they're going high ground. Maybe they can defend the high ground. I mean, it's really hard to push up against an AA high ground because you have to fight in this area. So if the AA stands in spawn and shoot, it's almost impossible to miss when they go high ground. So and they also have the Sand King, the AA, a lot of stuff to do a really nice high ground defense. Well, let's see. He blinks in, he gets caught out. His ult is not up. This is bad. Does he have buyback? There's a good Sand King ult. AA ult is not up again. And, that would be at least one kill. The Sand King gets out. And Call on the Dragonite. Escapes through Necro Box. There's no creep wave, but it's coming in. They did manage to defend, but they blew absolutely every ultimate. 7 seconds for AA ult is not going to be enough. The Radiant team is already almost full HP. This looks bad.
Yeah, I think Rex are coming soon.
I think this would be time.
Been
For
there
Radiant.
for a
Oh, there we go. They pull off the combo. Shiraz gets stunned. 3 is dead. Oh, there's a blink away. Dodging the stun. Tomato Bay gets surged. But they just decide to farm the creeps instead. I think it was a big mistake. They're running out of mana, and they're running. They should have chased there. If they could have caught him, I don't know. But I think they should have chased.
I think we just saw the strength of that combination with the Darkseer and the Sand King, including the
Oh,
AOs.
sorry to interrupt there, but they're going on the Darkseer. He's caught out again. And he's a really tanky character, but it's not enough. And they might get the Slardar here. Alright, there we go. The Slardar go down. That's quite a bit of money there for the Sand King. Which... And there we go. There's a chase on the Dazzle. There's a fighting. Let's see. They're farming creeps, which I think is a big mistake. It's going here. Shiraz fighting. The 2 others are farming creeps. Shiraz about to die, and he goes down. Well, his teammate tried to get some last in the jungle. Oh, it's bad. I think they definitely could turn the fight off if Tomato Bear and Dragonite would have gone in. And the AA went to Urn, which I guess why not?
Do the melee regen.
Yeah, but it's like he should have gone Aghanims, but he's not gonna get it. I think before the game is over, so he made a decision. And there's an AA ult.
The
It
Dire were
hits no one.
definitely not on the same page in that initiation.
And he uses his vacuum too early. The Sand King is not even up, and he has his ultimate, but there's a 20 second cooldown now, and he walks straight into the EMP. He walks away, he walks back, he walks away, and he walks back again. He decides like, no, mana is not for me. Oh well, there's a trip back to the fountain for him. Fortunately for him, it's not far. It's one of the advantages of being stuck in this base, I guess. Now the Radiant side is looking to take Rush, which they will easily be able to take with the amplified damage on Slardar. Oh, which he procs, but it's only 10 second cooldown. Does anyone here think they can turn it back? Is there any chance?
I think it's
Well,
kind
Dire
of
needs a
over still.
really good fight, but always possible. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be
suppose
hard.
I'm a pessimist.
Well, it's problematic.
It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's problematic that Slardar has that early BKB, because he can initiate and then he can just go and kill everything and not care as long as his BKB up. And I think his BKB is 8 seconds, so that's 8 seconds where they have Slardar just hitting whoever he wants.
Leaning on you, yeah.
Yeah, so they need to catch him out before he BKBs. If they can do that, if they can go to a combination, I think they'll have a chance. The AA ult needs to be good. It hasn't really been on point. The AA ult, I think, has been responsible for like 1 kill. That's it. We can see.
He hasn't really
He's 1
slowed
kill.
down any pushes either.
Yeah. I think he doesn't spam it, and he uses it at wrong times, I think, unfortunately.
I think that Roach kind of seals the deal for them, but
Yeah.
The Slardar can now go in, waste all his stuff. He doesn't have long cooldowns on anything, and when he gets up again, he can BKB. And then, if they save his overgrowth for when Slardar comes back again, it will be quite devastating. He just stand there and hit everyone he likes. Oh, the Darkseer has to be careful now. If he gets caught out again, it's over for them. He's just too far up. His